Look, the laws of economics are the same no matter who's president. So infrastructure investment will still help the economy, can still stimulate the economy. The problem is his infrastructure plan looks, on the early data of the paper by his advisors, not to be the right one. It rules out the most important infrastructure investments, fixing the potholes, repairing the schools, because the only infrastructure investments it can fund are the ones that are very commercial and yield revenues. The tax credit that it works seems ill-designed because it doesn't go to any of the people who've been identified as primary infrastructure investors, like pension funds, because they're tax-free. And infrastructure is the smallest part of the Trump program. Huge, permanent tax cuts that are very, very poorly targeted, some of which will actually, like the estate tax repeal, will actually encourage saving and discourage spending, operate in the wrong direction. And the protectionism's already done a ton of damage to U.S. industry because of the effect on exchange rates, which has functioned as a huge subsidy to all the countries that export to us and a huge penalty on all our exporters. So if you add it all up, it doesn't seem like a very favorable equation, except for a limited number of companies that are going to benefit from the deregulatory measures. But look, it's the same rules, and so infrastructure investment properly entered into, yes, I believe that can help to stimulate the economy. I mean, I don't think you can rule anything out, and there's obviously uncertainty about what he thinks, but Joe, there's no uncertainty about what he's given license to.
Well, what would
I want to say that. I want to say this because it's important to me. Okay. There's no uncertainty about that to which he has given license. There has been a huge increase in hate crime in the week since this election, and there are people all across America who are scared, and they don't feel that their fears are irrational. That doesn't make them better contributors to their schools. That doesn't make them better contributors to the economy. Very much the opposite. And I don't have anything to say about his personal attitudes. But it seems to me that it is incumbent on him as a leader to make clear in a way that goes way beyond looking at the camera in 60 Minutes that he has no desire, no intention, or takes no satisfaction from licensing the Ku Klux Klan and others who are celebrating and who are terrifying large numbers of Americans following his election. And I think that's an issue morally above all. I also think that over time it's going to be an issue with important economic consequences. We've seen what's happened to states who've embraced the Confederate flag, or states that have embraced homophobic legislation to their economies. And with some of the support he is receiving and some of what he is encouraging, he is flirting with all of that.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.